All right, good morning, everyone. If you're catching this on Facebook, I'm sorry for my tardiness. For whatever reason, my Wi-Fi wasn't working this morning. Had to reset everything, but we got it going. So we are here and ready to teach a class. Turn some lights on. Morning, Matt. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. You made it. Got your Wi-Fi working?
Yeah, got it working. Got it working. It's good to be back.
Yeah, man. How was your lobster hunt?
It was so good. So there was a lot of kind of realizations just being down there. I've been going there since I was about 5 years old. And I've been a certified scuba diver since I was 12.
Sure.
So between 5 and 12, most of the lobster that you catch is in like 7 to 15 feet of water, not deep. And so from 5 to 12, I was free diving, catching lobster, learning the ropes and all that. And then just this young kid, a child, learning how to scuba dive. But when I went to chiropractic school, my first year into chiropractic school, we realized I wasn't going to be able to go on the trip anymore because midterms happen when lobster season opens. Like it's midterm week right now.
Got it.
Also with that, the following year, my brother got married. The following year, my other brother got married. Then there was a baby on the way. So we went 4 years without going. So this was like a huge homecoming of us going back to the family vacation. Like we didn't do a lot, but we did one. And this one was like at the peak, we went for 14 days.
Yeah.
Like we would load up the boat, load up the truck. Back in the day, Dad would take the deep freezer, put it in the bed of the truck, and we would drive down. I actually got a notification yesterday on Facebook memory of a lobster count of 265 lobsters that we were coming home with.
So what did you get this time?
It was nothing like that. So this year had some different energy, some different intentions. In the past, it was kind of like it wasn't work, but it was like we need to go down there, catch as many lobster, catch as many dolphins.
You're not messing around. Yeah.
Hunt every single tide, every single, you know what I mean? If you can be in the water, your ass better be in the water.
Right.
This year, we just really enjoyed each other a bit more, which was nice. I mean, we caught lobster, but I think we came home with like 25 or something. We were also in a different key than what we've ever been. So like we didn't have our spot. So there was a lot of learning.
Yeah.
Next year will be a little bit better. The year after that will be a little bit better. But it was funny because leaving this year, I felt two different things that I don't normally feel. Normally, I don't want to leave. Normally, I'm like, let's stay. That wasn't long enough. This year, I was like, that was a great trip. And it's not like I was like ready to leave. I never want to leave vacation, but I was ready to get back.
Sure.
And it was good to be back in the source yesterday, serving my people. I'm excited to be doing this again. It's good to be back. And that shows me that the way I'm living my life outside of vacation is in alignment because I feel good going back to it. I don't feel like I need to escape and just stay in vacation mode.
Good feeling. Yeah.
The other thing is sure, we're not going back with 5 coolers full of fish and lobster, but we had a good time while we were there and we had more balance. It wasn't just go keep, working hard for it. Like we got to just chill and enjoy each other a bit more. So it was a great vacation. I didn't realize how much I needed it, but
yeah. Yeah. Oh God. We're coming up on our 1-year wedding anniversary. And so we're trying to like at least get away for the weekend.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, do we need it? And my poor wife stays home all day because she works out of home. Right. And so she never goes anywhere. It's like going to the grocery store is like a big deal. Like I leave every day, even though I'm here at home now. So it's just like, it's like, we need to like a change of venue. Like we need it. So I'm very envious you got to do that.
Is Vegas a fun thing for you guys? Because I hear that Vegas is kind of sort of open.
It's not really my cup of tea.
Okay.
I don't gamble at all.
Well, then don't go to Vegas.
Yeah.
That was the other cool thing about going to the Keys, and I would recommend, like, if you guys try to go somewhere where you can have your own little bungalow, because you got to literally, other than when we went to Key West, and that was a little weird because like I'm used to knowing what Key West is like, and it was not that way at all. It was a ghost town. That felt weird to me.
Yeah.
But other than Key West, man, my favorite part there, it was almost like we forgot that COVID existed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're only with your crew, you're on your boat, it's just family the whole time. And so you're just in your own little bubble. And if you're on
That's what we're looking for. We've got a bunch of Kimpton points because we got married at a Kimpton hotel. And so we're trying to, like, we're looking on the map of the Kimpton.com site, like looking like we could get there, we can go there, like trying to figure out something. So
Yeah.
I'm jealous though. It sounds like you have an awesome trip. And if any of those lobsters made it back and you need to get rid of them,
Didn't bring any back this year, but
well, if you had 250 of them, then like maybe, but you know,
that
25.
would be when they come back. But there was only a few. I literally told my parents, I was like, because I'm the main catcher. Like
Yeah.
I caught like 80%, if not 90% of what there was. It's funny, we're on the boat and we'll have 5 divers in, and I just keep coming up with like, I'm like, all right, here's Christine, here's your limit.
Yeah.
Caleb, here's your limit. Like I'm catching everyone's limits.
So funny.
And at the end, when my mom, she's kind of like, are you gonna go on another dive? We need more lobsters. And I was like, how about this? I won't take any home, but I just kind of want to relax. And she was like,
yeah, that's
so,
well,
yeah, man.
I'm so glad you got to go. I'm so glad you wanted to, and you did come back. And yeah, I'm going to head over to the gym right now. So I just wanted to make sure that you were live on Facebook, because I know Jane usually hops on Facebook to watch. But yeah, will I see you today at noon?
Absolutely. Yes. As long as there's some scheduling stuff going on, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be there. I might be starting Wednesday mornings, but man, I gotta get down. It's like working out with you has been one of my favorite things. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, I wish that I could be.
I gotta tell you one thing, that we did. I kicked my family's ass. We did a CrossFit style workout one day, and I'm literally, I channeled Matt. I was like, I want to get some movement. It was day one. We got back from fishing. I was like, I want to move my body. This is still when I've got a ton of energy. And so I go, all right, we'll do a 20 to 50. So we did 10 burpees with a jump. Then we did 20 sit-ups, or no, 20 hip hinges. And then we did 30 sit-ups, 40 jumping jacks, and then jumped in the water and swam 200 yards. That was where I made the mistake. 4 rounds for time, 30 minute cap. This is how I knew it was hard. I finished with like a minute and a half to spare.
Yeah. The open water swim part is probably
It was awesome, but I was like, Matt would love this right now. I almost want to get on live and put it on the page.
I have fantasized about it, being able to do beach style, like open water swim workouts, because no one has access to a pool really in gyms, and so being able to do that would be really, really fun.
It was cool, man. It was cool. But I'll let you get to the gym, and I'll see you at noon today.
All right, buddy. Take care. Have a great one.
For everyone else still on or catching this on Facebook, let's go ahead and find some space, and let's get moving. Christine, can you turn a little bit of music on? My thing? Just like maybe the Closey album or something. All right. It's called Neon Jungle. All right, so we're going to start with that postural ease. As a reminder, we want to stack our ears over our shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over knees, and knees over ankles. You don't want to look up or down, but pull that chin back and open the chest up. Your toes going to be pointed slightly in, and start to squeeze your feet together. From here, take a deep breath in and let it out. As you let it out, keep that chest raised, keep the rib cage open and tall. One more breath. As you exhale, hands are going to rise up to your sides. Curl the fingertips in. Thumbs are pointing forward. And we're going to start our forward shoulder circles. We engage the hands this way because it helps to engage all the muscles in the hands. While you're doing this, you're trying to spread your hands away from the armpits to open up that shoulder joint. Keep these circles nice and tight and initiate the motion from the shoulder joint. Allow the hands to start to drift together in front of you. And as they do, keep your scapulas engaged with the rhomboids by pulling them back. Keep that neck nice and tall and keep breathing deeply into your system. Once you get to the middle, reverse the circle and let the hands start to drift back out. The more intentional you make these movements, the more challenging they are, and the more challenging they are, the better they are for you. As you get to the outside, let the palms start to drift up as you rotate the thumbs back. Keep these circles going and then open the chest even more as the hands come behind you, like this. Come back to neutral in those reverse circles. And then forward shoulder circles again. We're gonna go up overhead, spread the fingertips away from the elbow pits, reach the elbow pits away from the armpits. As you come overhead, fire the glutes, keep your lumbar spine engaged, nice strong core, reverse the circle at the top. Hands slowly drift back down. Once they get to the side, squeeze the hands together. A nice spear of tension in front of you. Anchor those scapulas back, so we don't want to be up here. We want to keep that spine nice and straight, neck nice and tall, chin retracted, squeezing those hands together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath in. Excellent. Next inhale, we're going to open to the left. Elbow is going to become the farthest point back. Go ahead. And exhale, keep that elbow the furthest point and open up that shoulder joint a little bit more. Inhale, the hand goes, head follows. Reach and stretch. Next inhale, like your hands moving through mud all the way back to the front. Exhale, squeeze those hands together. Reset the scapulas down. Nice tall neck, big breath here. Sphere of tension, you're pushing your fingertips together with about 10 pounds of pressure. Open up to the right, elbows the farthest point. Hand goes, head follows. Reach and stretch. Close that back down. Drop the hands at your side. We're gonna do some big shoulder rolls outside your hands on the outsides of your thighs. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Open those wrists up. Inhale on the way up. Reverse the direction. Excellent. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward fold. One more overhead. And your final forward fold. Hold it down here. Give me some yeses and nos. Let the head go. Let the shoulders go. Sway the hands side to side, forward and back. Opening up that low back, breathing into the stomach. And every exhale, just letting the body go even more. Excellent. Slowly come back up. Great. Hands are going to come overhead. We're going to clasp the fingers together on this one. And we're going to start with our big shoulder circles, painting a nice big circle with our hands overhead like a halo. Initiating this motion with the shoulder joint. Try to keep your spine and rib cage rather neutral. Reverse the direction. Keep going with that. Now initiate the motion with the rib cage, so you're going to see the torso start to move a lot more. Still making a circle. The circle might even be a little bit bigger with the hands, but that's because we're now engaging the whole rib cage to move. Reverse the direction. Excellent. Hands come down to the hips. Neck mobility. Head goes up into extension. Down into flexion. Up into extension. Down into flexion. Let's go for 3 today. One more extension. Down into flexions. Back to neutral. Lateral bend to the right. Neutral. Left. Neutral. Right. Left. One more to the right. Final to the left. Rotate to the right. Neutral. Rotate left. Neutral. Back to the right. Neutral. Left. Neutral. One more to the right. Final to the left. Now, to your discretion, just roll the neck out a little bit, giving some extra love to any areas that feel sticky. Reverse the direction. Excellent. Back down to the hips. Nice big hip circles here. Get as wide as you can while keeping your torso and your spine neutral and straight. Notice I'm not rocking my hips. What we're focusing on is getting motion in the SI joints. This is where your sacrum, the bottom of your spine, the middle of your pelvis, articulates with your iliums, your big, big hip bones. These joints don't move much at all, reverse direction. They don't move much at all, but giving some good motion to them in the morning is a great way to start your day, just so you can start to lube them up. Excellent. Now bring your feet together, and now we're going to focus the motion into our femoral acetabular joint. This is where your leg bone connects to your hip. This is a ball and socket joint. So with this one, you're going to want to roll that pelvis more of like a hula motion here. Really feel the hips rock, and you should feel it deep within those joints, those ball and socket joints, getting all the way to the edges. Reverse the direction. You might notice that one side's a little easier than the other. If that's the case, after this class, if you want to private message me on Facebook and ask for any ways to stretch, I'm happy to help. Excellent. Now let's go down to the knees, keeping the feet together. We're going to stretch the knees out, going in a nice circular motion. Try to get deep flexion into the ankle as well. This also mobilizes the ankle. Reverse the direction. Excellent. And now get ready for our single leg flow. We're going to stack the weight into our left foot. Right foot comes up, find balance. From there, bend that right leg to a 90-90 position and start to rotate the ankle. Rotate in the opposite direction. Close the hip down, open it up. Close it down, open it up. One more time. Back to neutral. And we're going to do a strong single leg hip hinge. Bending forward at the hips, keeping the spine nice and straight, extending that heel behind you, letting your hands meet the floor, and then fire through the quad. Reach that leg back as far as you can before bending the knee, and then reach for the sky, fire through the glutes. Straighten that leg back out, and slowly bring yourself back up. Let the foot pass the floor. Knee comes all the way up to the chest. You're doing great. Drop that right foot down. Stack the weight into the right foot. Bring that left foot off and find balance. Once you find balance, bend that knee to a 90-90 position. Rotate the ankle. Reverse the direction. Close the hip down, open it up, close it down, open it up. One more, close it down, open it up. Back to neutral, extend the leg behind you. Slow and controlled is the key here. Once your hands meet the ground, fire the leg as hard as you can through the quad, through the heel, bend the knee, reach for the sky, firing through the glutes. Excellent. Straighten it back out. Come back up. Knee to chest. Whew. Excellent. And for time's sake, since my internet wasn't working awesome this morning, we're going to move straight into breath work and then meditation, just a standing flow today for movement. Go ahead and get yourself ready for breath work. Water. Right. For breath work today, we're going to do a few rounds of calm breathing before moving into one round of Wim Hof. And so I'll guide us through the calm breathing. It's basically going to be a 7-second inhale followed by a 7-second exhale. I'll cue on inhale and I'll cue on exhale. We're just going to cycle through this a few times while we help our nervous system return to a nice and calm and present state. After that, we'll ramp it up just a little bit. We'll do our 33 breaths together, and we'll hold on the exhale for the Wim Hof style of breathing. We'll hold on the exhale on our 33rd breath for as long as you can. This is an opportunity to travel deep inward and to feel what you feel and to notice what you notice, clearing the mind, clearing the body, clearing all the chatter that you feel within, so that when we move into meditation immediately following the Wim Hof breathing, you're ready to receive from spirit in a clear manner. So let's start with this calm breathing. Go ahead and sit nice and tall. Stack your ears over your shoulders over your hips. Sit deep into your sit bones and feel them anchor deep into the floor. Open that chest up a little bit by pulling the scapulas back. Keep the neck nice and tall and relax the forehead, relax the cheeks, relax the neck. Start to micro-tune your system for ease. So feeling where you can feel like your body is simply floating in space and you're not having to think about rotating a shoulder or feeling an ache or a pain. Just start to find that float space by a little wiggle here, a little shift there. Start to quiet the mind. We'll do some calm breathing together. Go ahead and inhale. Exhale. 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 Keep that cycle going while you listen to my voice. We're going to move into Wim Hof next. Quick reminder, it'll be 33 breaths with a bit of a quicker cadence. It's a full inhale in and a rebound exhale out. So you're focusing on the inhale and you're letting the exhale happen naturally. I'll cue on breath 10, 20, 30, and the final breath. At that final breath, you're going to let all your air out, and you're going to hold your breath on empty, traveling deep inward, holding your breath as long as you can, relaxing into it, and feeling the abundance that you are. 33 breaths. Here we go. That's 10. Twenty. Three more. Final breath. From this place of stillness, we're already in the meditative space. Start by feeling what you feel and really noticing what you notice. Can you feel the air brushing past your lips or your nostrils as you breathe? Can you feel that buzz in your fingertips, traveling up your arms into your chest? Can you feel your heart beating? Can you feel the blood pumping? Can you feel the waves of energy starting at the top of your head, flowing through your body, down your spine? Can you feel the reverberations coming from within and expanding out as a pebble creates a wave in a still pond? Can you find the center place in your being where that vibration is starting from? It might be deep in your stomach or your abdomen. It might be in your pelvic bowl. It might be in the center of your body at the base of your chest where the ribs attach to the bottom of the sternum. It might be in your heart, in the middle of your chest. It might be in your throat, where at your clavicles meet. It might be in your forehead, right between your eyes at the third eye. Connect in with yourself and feel where center is. Feel where that source of energy reverberating through your body is coming from. Don't try to find it with the educated mind. You can't find it with logic. This is an intuitive sense, an ability to feel what you feel and notice what you notice with no judgment. So really settle into your body. Feel what you feel. Notice what you notice. And take it a layer deeper. Can you feel the stillness? Can you feel the ease? If you feel like you are floating in space, you have found the ideal tension state. If you feel areas of tension that are distracting you, I invite you to micro-tune your body, to move and reposition in a way that those areas do not distract you. Each and every one of us has our own ideal tension state, slightly different from one another. Each and every one of us has our own center of power, center of energy coming from the energetic or etheric body within this physical body. And it's all a little different for each and every person. We are dynamic human beings, ever changing, ever adapting, ever growing and ever evolving. When we tap into the meditative space, we give our mind a chance to think new thoughts, which allows our neurology a chance to send new signals, which allows our body a chance to experience new experiences. By changing the thoughts and changing the neurological signals and changing the experiences, we can change our life one meditation at a time. You see, the magic of meditation is not the ability to sit still. It's the impact it has on your mind, on your nervous system, and how that can change your life one small step at a time. Today, discover where your power is coming from. Wherever it feels like it's coming from is right for you. Don't question it. Just feel it. Get in touch with the internal wisdom of your body, the internal wisdom of your mind. This doesn't need to come from a textbook or a teacher. You are the teacher. You are the textbook. You are the inner healer. And in this space, you know your body more than anyone else. You know your body more than science knows your body. Science is merely trying to explain it in an educated way. But what comes before that is the internal knowing and connection of your mind and your spirit, empowering and animating this body. Come on, bud. Come on. Go on. I love you. I need you to go. And with that, enjoy the connection with your body. Feel empowered to know that you know yourself more than anyone else. Feel free to express who you are and all that you be. Move forward today with light, love, connection, and vitality. Try something new today. Think a new thought, listen to a new podcast, read a new book. Break the cycle, break the pattern. Expand, grow, and evolve. It's what you're here to do. Don't let today be a repeat of yesterday. Don't let tomorrow be a repeat of today. Live in the present moment. Live connected to yourself. Feel what you feel. Notice what you notice. And don't have judgment for it. Thank you for joining me for Move, Breathe, Meditate. It is so good to be back. If you're catching this on Facebook or a recording later, thank you. You can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Come back into your room. And we'll be back tomorrow for another session of Move, Breathe, Meditate. For those of you that are going to work out this afternoon, I will see you at noon. Looking forward to moving some weights and moving the body in a little bit more extreme manners. Take care. Love you. Appreciate you. Peace.